If your nib's too slow and your ink won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to help you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
Visconti presents Greeting, folks. Welcome back to my theater, Larry's Fountain Pen Review. Today I got an awesome review. One of my favorite all-time pens, Visconti Homo Sapiens fountain pens. And they've been around a while. If you're not familiar with them, check out this pen. Then you will be familiar with them. A special thank you for where I bought this pen. I bought this pen from Frank over at Federalist Pens. Let's give this man a shout. One bell, that's enough. Okay, on with the show. This is it. Let's focus on this box. Ta-da! So, Visconti. I'm a big Visconti fan. I love Visconti pens. And are they cheap? No such word. No such word. But when you want a great fountain pen, then you want to look at Visconti, in my opinion, because it's all about Visconti right now. So, here it is. Comes in a cardboard sleeve with Visconti on the front, the logo on the cardboard sleeve. So, we'll take that out. And here is this beautiful pen case, cardboard, I believe, nice and solid. I like the designs of the case of this fountain pen. On the back as well, side, and it has Visconti on here, if you can see that real plain. Okay, so I open up the box, presenting the fearless, the awesome Inferno. That's the latest, newest creation from Visconti. So, what I'm going to do is, my friends, I'll get one of my pen pads right here that Kara Overman made me and place it right there. Okay. And let's go underneath here. You can pull it from here if you like. But, you know, the pen comes real secure. They have this strap over here, plus they have an inner strap. Let me show you. That is this right here. And that's all you're going to see. But it's tight enough that it's going to keep your pen in place. So, nice strap. Okay, nice kind of a soft velour type pad, both sides. And here's what's inside. Your warranty and your book on Visconti. And you can run through that, see all the cool looking pens that Visconti has come out with. And these pens are really to die for. Really they are. So, we'll put this up. Now, let's talk about this pen. Right? So, we'll focus on this pen and look at it. This is Visconti's new launch of the Homo Sapiens Lava Colored Collection right here. And it's an addition to the iconic Homo Sapiens series. The previous pen that they first came out with, they introduced this, was the right here. Beautiful, stunning, made from lava. It has that lock system on it. Nice gold nib. Beautiful pen. I really love this pen so much, and this has the Dream Touch nib in it. So, I liked it so much that I got the newer one, the one done in red. I just had to have it because same feeling system, same size, everything is the same. Just closing that little piston up there. Beautiful pens, right? Well, I did get another, which I'm still using right now, that I like to share with you. The Visconti Crystal Dream. So bam, there they are. 1, 2, 3. Now this one. And it was really hard for me to decide which one I wanted, because I do like all three of the colors that they have to offer. Put these back up. Here it is right here. This pen comes equipped under the hood with a in-house new 14K gold nib. So they got away from their Dream Touch nibs, and you can find one from a seller that may have the Dream Touch nib, but this comes now with a 14K gold nib in-house made. But like its predecessor, it's still made from the lava rock, which they say is virtually unbreakable. But it is comfortable to write with. And I'll tell you what I like and don't like about this pen. I'll be honest with you. The collection is a union of the candlelight Mount Etna basaltic lava and colored resin. And they're using that same Visconti patent method. All natural combinations that create this rugged stone-like feel and texture with rustic natural colors. Now they said that you can feel the warmth in your hand when you hold these. I never have. I never got that from the first one. I guess my hand just never had it to get that feeling. But anyway, and it comes accented with a black ruthenium trim. Beautiful trim. Everything is the same as the previous, but the color. And look at the beautiful clip now. They did a great deal of work on getting or upgrading the Visconti name on the clip. It's more pronounced, really nicely done. Let me go back to my first one. How they did the first one. It's still there, nice. But this one looks like they really did some work to, like, engraved it in more to the clip. But it's really nicely done, nicely finished. That black, beautiful clip. And here's the rings compared to the brass rings we had here. And, of course, the ring at the bottom, totally different than this one here. And the ring at the bottom of the barrel, black versus the bronze. So this is the bronze, okay? That was the bronze one. So they did give it a nice makeover, a nice look, a nice feel. on top, you still have that Visconti logo up here. Which is Visconti, kind of a trademark. I like that look that it has up there. So, let's talk about the closing mechanism. It doesn't have that lock anymore. This has a magnetic closing system now. So some may prefer the previous closing system over the magnetic lock. I have not had any problems with the lock as of yet. So it still has that Visconti power filling system as the previous. So let's take off the cap here, set that aside, and as we go down the barrel, there's not really much of a step off there. It goes right into the grip. Now, what I don't really like, and I wish Visconti would maybe kind of change this up on a new upcoming Homo Sapien, is make the grip a little larger. It's a very small grip, but still it's comfortable for my fingers, and I hold my pen right about here. So some may have to hold it with bigger fingers up here. That could be a problem for some, maybe not. But for me, no. That would be one of the designs I would really concentrate on to make it a bigger, larger grip. Now, I don't know if that would affect the barrel for the piston filler or not, but that would be kind of cool to have a bigger grip section. And as we go down, here is this beautiful nib, 14K gold nib, in-house. And each nib is plated in black ruthenium to match the color of the pen trim. That was a good job there as well. So, again, this still has the magnetized my pen system, but I do like that Visconti logo on top here. It looks really cool. I'm digging it, feeling it. But you can always use the my pen system to change out to a different pattern that you want up here. You can get a different, I think a zodiac. I think at one time you could get your initials on there a while back. I don't know if they still have that or not. Beautiful pen. So, the color is red. Inferno red. In that beautiful lava resin with the magnetic cap closure now. Only takes bottle ink with the power filler. Nib sizes that Visconti offers these pens are extra fine, medium, broad, and a 1.3 stub. With that beautiful 14K in-house gold nib. Is it postable? Well, yes, it is. But it could be a little bit top heavy. But it's not in there very tight, so I leave mine off. But if you really want to post it, you can. Just be careful not to swing it around a lot. Beautiful black trim. That really sets off the color, I think. Now the length of the pen overall, closed as it is here, is going to be 5.7 inches. So if you decide to post your pen, which is entirely up to you, it's going to run 6.8 inches. The weight of the body is going to be 29 G's. The weight of the cap is around 27 G's. Overall weight coming in at 56 G's. Let's talk about the ink capacity on this pen. About 1.5 mils, 1.51 mils around in there. I think when I inked it up, I measured it 1.49. But to say it can hold up to 1.51 mils in it. So that should last you a while. So the grip, let's go back to the grip for a minute. The grip length is only 2.3 inches. I take that back, apologize. The grip length is not 2.3 inches. It is 0.4 inches. The grip is 0.4 inches. Not a big one like I said before. The cap is 2.3 inches. What's your thoughts on this pen? So if we do a pen comparison, let's bring out the Big Red. Let's bring out the Lamy Lux. And we still got the Inferno, still has more length to it. But you can see for yourself. Now the Big Red looks a bit smaller, not as girthier as the Visconti. And the Lamy Lux, same thing. So, to be honest with you, for me, everything on this pen works fine for me. Now, for some of you, you might have a problem with the grip not being as large. It's just like the previous same size grip. And for some of you may not like the locking mechanism. This has a nice magnetic closure. Some may prefer the lock mechanism over the magnetic. I'm kind of like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm liking it. So I'm okay with the grip. But it would be cool if they made a bigger, larger grip section. Well, at least up to here. But this is cool. I've written with it for a couple of weeks now. And I really enjoy the fountain pen. Really is nice. How is the nib compared to the Dream Touch nib? Everybody's going to be asking that question. Just my opinion. I really enjoy this nib. Smooth, wet nib. Never had a bit of problem with the nib. Starts right up. No ink hesitation, starvation. It's right on the money. And it has a little bit more of a bounce, I think, than the Dream Touch. But this is just a hair difference, because I've never had any problems with my Drink Touch nibs. They are superb. But the reason why Visconti changed to the in-house 14K nibs, because what I was hearing is they had a lot of complaints from people buying the Dream Touch nibs. I guess that quality control just wasn't kicking in good enough to check those nibs and make sure they were up to par. Because when you buy a pen of such caliber, you want to make sure that everything is correct from top to bottom to inside to that heart of the pen. This is what makes or breaks a pen, the heart of the pen, which is the nib. So what did we say? Let's do a writing sample. So I want to go into my endless notebook, which I'm really digging this endless notebook with the Tomo River paper. Yeah, I picked this up over at Federalist Pens. Have y'all ever met Frank from Federalist Pens? Maybe you should. Great guy. He really is. Cool guy. So let's do some writing with this pen. So I think I'll do some writing on this page. Would you like me to do it with the cap on or off? Well, I'll do it with it on. And let me get started here, if you don't mind. We'll just get... Here we go. And then 1,000 apologies. I had to re-ink up my pen because I've had it inked up since October 2nd and been doing a lot of writing, and I should have inked it up before the review, but I didn't because I'm lazy. But anyway, I'll just do this H over again. There. So here we go. Beautiful. It really is a beautiful fountain pen. I can't tell you enough how much I really enjoyed this fountain pen. Am I going to get another? You know what? I'll most likely end up getting the other two later when I get the bread up, because I love the colors. They're really nice colors. They pop. This nib is to die for. Just a great job on the newest Visconti Homo Sapiens. And I really enjoy writing with this pen. The pen will sell for itself. Dog stupid. There we go. Do a few swirls, and with test here on the nib, look at that nib just laying down that ink wet. Got that? Let's do reverse writing. Put my S on there. And you do get a totally different line variation. This is a medium. You probably get down here like an extra fine, maybe. Look at them nice, beautiful, rich lines. Downstroke, cross stroke. I know what you're going to ask. Does it do any flexing? No, it's not a flex pen, but here is no pressure. Here's with some pressure. And this is as far as I'm going to push it. I never push a pen. If it's not a flex pen, I'm not going to do it. I'm scared of cats. So, beautiful fountain pen. Fast writing. And this is fast. No problem with this nib and feed unit. It holds up well. And it does this pen just. There you have it. The newest creation from Visconti's fountain pen, Inferno. And they have a white one, and I believe they call that the Blizzard. Beautiful white one with black trimming. Gorgeous fountain pen. Then they have I'm looking up the name, it's the Sandstorm. So, my decision, will it be the Sandstorm or the Blizzard? They both are beautiful, but what I plan on doing is getting a fine, and I'm debating on getting a broad or a 1.3 stub. Not sure yet. But that's how it's going to be. Beautiful collection. Now, this is going to wrap it up, I believe, today. So, from my friends.
Okay.
Are y'all ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ready. Well, school is out. So, thanking me, as my minion friends would say. Got any bananas? So, hey, that's it for the show. Thank you for joining me today on Larry's Fountain Pen Review with the famous Inferno fountain pen. Is it worth the money? Yes. Is it all what I hoped it would be? Yes, and more. The only thing I would ask Visconti, if you're listening to me, Visconti out there, listen to me. I'm a little reviewer, not one of them giant reviewers. But still, my thoughts are, just make that grip a little bit larger. That's it. Everything else is good to go. Don't change nothing else. Leave it like it is. Your pens rock. And a special thank you to Frank from Federalist Pens. Yeah, I bought the pen from Frank. This wasn't given to me. But the special thank you to Frank because he's always courteous, prompt. He wants to make sure that you get what you order and that you're happy with it. Totally satisfied. Take care. A lot of peace and a lot of love, plus a lot of hugs to each and every one of you. I'm out of here, folks. Bye-bye.